Welcome back to another video, buddy. I am Coleman, and thank you so much for joining us on our Survival Island Let's Play series. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the island. It is coming through, and if you're new here, ladies and gentlemen, we record the series every single day. We're about positivity, motivation, happiness, joy. If you want a nice, safe spot to hang out for 20, 30 minutes, just to chill, hang out, get away from the stress, get away from the, the kind of the darkness in life, then you're in the right spot. So welcome in. We're glad to have you. And today we're going to be talking about hard work, ladies and gentlemen. It's basically like TED Talks. Might as well change the channel to TED Talks, right? And so I always had a question, right? And my biggest thing, I'm a big psychology guy. Oh, our iron farm is kicking. Holy. I'm a big psychology guy, right? I love knowing how people's minds work, and I love knowing why people work and why people don't work, and what motivates people to work, and if someone doesn't want to work, why? I'm a big why guy, because the farm is cooking. Oh, that's gonna bother a lot of people. The farm is cooking. Okay. I'm a big why guy. Why do you work hard? And I went around for a solid week, and I asked people, I was like, hey man, why do you work hard? And some people would say, well, it's just kind of how I was raised, it's kind of how I was brought up. Some people would say, yeah, I just like, doing good. And some people say I like being better. And there's all these different forms of motivation, right? And none of them are wrong. But my favorite one that people said is simply, it's my job. They would literally say, it's my job to work hard. And this is military, right? So it is quite literally the highest standards possible. It is our job to work hard, right? Oh, we got it fixed, by the way. And that's my favorite thing is this person didn't have a reason to work hard. It was just, it's the right thing to do. And it kind of just sparked a lot of so many questions, because everybody else gave me an answer. They're like, yeah, I was just raised right. I played a lot of sports, X, Y, and Z, yada, yada, yada. And then, and I understood it, right? Because that's why I work hard. I love talking about why people work hard. So why I work hard, ladies and gentlemen, is because I was raised in a very demanding, family. Stepdad was a Marine. What do you got? Blue orchids. Ooh, red sand. Ooh. Red sand. This would be great. And y'all would be great too. And so, wait, what happened here? What happened? What the? But that's why I work hard, ladies and gentlemen. I was raised in a very demanding family, and not a bad demanding, right? When I say demanding, it's never a bad demanding. It's just one of those with high standards, right? And so, stepdad was a Marine. Mom was a really high level, kind of accountant kind of deal. So I always got asked why do I work hard, right? And it's quite literally because I was just raised that way. And it's great, right? Because I work harder, I work longer than 90% of people. But one of the negatives behind it is I suffer with extreme anxiety. Let's just get open about it. I suffer with extreme anxiety because of the high expectations. In my brain, if you're not working hard, you're a POS, and you're letting your team down. And when I say stepdad Marine, Marines is hoorah team. It is hoorah team. And then, so my stepdad loves sports. Athlete himself, made me an athlete, right? Played football, basketball, soccer, played, tennis and gym class, all the things, right? And so when you're talking about team, that's all I care about, is letting the team down or making the team look good. There is no there's no me and team. It literally is team. And so it helps me a lot during like work and stuff because it's like team, 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 team. But also sometimes they're like, dude, you did that. And I'm like, yeah, but the team did it. And they're like, no, no, quite literally, you did that by yourself. But I will never, never take credit away from the team. It's just not who I am. It's not who I'll ever be. And so it helps me a lot be really successful in life because they're like, wow, Coleman's a really good team player. Like, bravo. If you want a teammate, you want Coleman. You want Coleman on the team. And so, but it also leads to me being drained a lot, right? So with the anxiety, the constant worry of how do I make my team look good? Oh, maybe I messed up. Did I let my team down? The constant fear of failure. It is exhausting, right? It is exhausting a lot of the times. But I have this weird like pride thing. I don't know where it came from. Maybe the upbringing as well is from the Marine stepdad and the high, you know, the high expectations is I don't allow myself to get down or feel burnt out. It's weird, those weird mindsets that a lot of people don't have because they're like, you need a break, you need a break. In my brain, ain't no one need breaks, you know? You tough it out, you go through it, and you make it happen. So I have this weird kind of pride thing to where it doesn't matter how burnt out I am, doesn't matter how tired I am, I'm going to be the hardest working individual in the room. And that's my motivation. That's my motivation. I need to make the team look good. But on the other hand, I have to be the hardest working person in the room. If you're working 8 hours, I'm working 8.5, you know, 9. If you're doing 2XLs, I'm doing 3XLs. And it's not even like a personal thing. It's I'm in my brain, I have to know. What are you doing here? You're not a precious item. This is our precious item haul, ladies and gentlemen. This is kind of our library of things that we're trying to, you know, get through with this. So I just want to do a little bit of work because I was floating for the longest time and it made me so, I missed the thing right here. It made me so like just irritated because it was just floating, you know, like, come on now. But it's just one of those pride things that I have to know that I am doing the best for my team no matter what. So I oftentimes they're like, dude, Coleman, take a break, dude. I'm like, like today I just worked 7 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Like, yo, Coleman, take a break, homie. I'm like, I can't. It's not how that works. It's not how, I don't know. Come on. I don't allow myself to take breaks. It's just not who I am. Oh. Okay. It's just not who I am. It's not who I'll ever be. And I think it's good though, because it allows me to, it's almost like a masculine thing too of, I want to take the burden so others don't have to. It's kind of one of those selfless things as well of, let me bear the burden. Let me work the long hours. Let me do this. Y'all go home to your kids. You know, I got kids too, but my goal is to teach my kids to be that dog in the section, to work hard, and be the one that everybody looks up to. So that's kind of how I try to model my life after is trying to. Oh, that's not how it works. That's kind of what I try to instill in my kids is you have to be the hardest worker in the room, but I need to do it in a different way so they don't have like severe anxiety like I do. That's kind of like the goal. That's my whole goal is be a dog, but also don't let it freaking kill you. I'm exhausted, but again, I have that weird thing about me where I don't let myself get burnt out. I don't know. It's just a weird one. But sometimes, you know, human beings get exhausted. It's just kind of the way it works. I'm trying to see how this is going to look. So sometimes I do get exhausted, but again, I like to be the hardest worker in the room. I need to know my team is taken care of. I need to know this X, Y, and Z. And so for the question of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring up to you is, why do you work so hard? Is it how you were raised? Is it just the right thing to do? Is it for the fear of failure? Like, give me a reason why y'all work hard. That's what I want today is, yeah, why do you dadgum work so hard? That's kind of the thing I want. And Some people do it so they can get opportunities, right? Some people do it so they can promote in the business and make more money, but I want to know. I'm genuinely curious. Why do y'all work hard? Mine is the fear of failure. Mine is the way I was raised, which is great, but it comes with, like I said, with the negatives. Some people do it for opportunity. Some people do it to build connections with people. None of these reasons are wrong, right? They're all okay, right? They're like, no one's reason for working hard is wrong in any sort of the way. So I'm very, very curious to see why y'all work hard. Yeah, I just thought that was a pretty cool topic. I thought about today. Like, some dude was just like, yes, it's just my job. Some people are just, it's my job. I'm like, okay, well, I can't really argue with that. It is. And some people do it to promote. Some people do it for the team. Like, whatever your reason is, it's not wrong. But I would like to hear what it is. But a lot of people always ask, like, well, how or why do you work so hard, right? And I give them the why, but the how, right? The how I work so hard is I build the connections to get the job done. That's kind of my shtick. Is I'm a big, massive people person that loves people so much that it actually helps me out a lot because I'm able to build those relationships in a really, I guess, effective way. Because I don't know anything, or I don't know anyway. I know stuff. Hang on. I don't know a lot of things about things, right? But what I do know is it's all about the people you know. You don't have to know it all, but as soon as you know the people to get it done, those people become so much more valuable. You become more valuable, and it works out. So how I do it, how I work so hard is I build the resources. I build my infrastructure around me to work this hard, to work as hard as I do. So I have the people because I'll do the grunt work if you just give me, wait, did you just see that? Okay. Like, I will do the grunt work if you just give me the tools I need. I'm willing to put in the 12, 15 hours if you just show me how to do it. Show me how to format this document. Show me how to build this shed, Like, I'm willing to be that dog. I just need you. Hey, you don't belong up here. I just need you to show me how it is. So that's number one, resources. Opportunities, too. Again, a lot of people don't understand is the harder you work, the more things you're going to be doing, yes, but also the more opportunities you're going to get. So some people, when they work hard, they build relationships, they get so many more opportunities. And yes, there's a stigma that the harder you work, the more you work because, you're reliable, so they're trying to work you to death. That's true. But as long as you're upfront honest with your boss and say, hey, man, like, I'm down to work, but, like, my Sundays, family day, can't do it. As long as you're upfront and honest, like, I'll give you 150% while I'm here, but when I'm off, just leave me alone. They'll leave you alone. It's all about the communication. It really is. It's all about just being transparent with the people too. A lot of people forget that. It's like so many things can be mitigated. So many things can be just spoken about. So many things can be changed if you just talk about it. That's it. If you just talk about it. And some people work hard because of pressure, because their boss is hounding down their throat. Personally, I don't like to get to that point where the boss is hounding down my throat. I stress. I don't like bad stress. Bad stress means I'm in trouble. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to. Good stress means I just genuinely want to work and I just genuinely want to do good. You don't belong here, big guy. And so I go with good stress. I choose to do good stress. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to push yourself today. I really want you to take yourself out that comfort zone. Try to be that alpha in the room. Try to be that hard working in the room. Try, if someone's working 8, you work 9. If someone's doing this, you do that. If someone's mentoring 3 people, you do 4 people. And just see how that snowball effect happens. Just see how many people start following your lead and start mentoring, and then the community itself becomes better. But ladies and gentlemen, Speaking of hard work, I just literally worked 15 hours. So your boy's tired. He's ready to go to sleep. So don't worry. And stay beautiful. Stay smiling.